Did you ever purchase 13 CDs for just $1? Well, you can't anymore because Columbia House has just filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. Though they stopped their music club service back in 2010, which was most notable for offering an insane amount of music for very little money, plus shipping and handling, they did continue to offer a similar service for movies. However, as of this week, all that is over too. At the height of their game in the 90s, they were raking in over $1 billion a year. Last year, they cleared only $17 million. So it's been a slow decline and something that we all saw coming, but it's still sad anyway, especially for those of us, me, that remembers this fondly. So let's eulogize this old friend. Guys, did you ever subscribe to this service? Are you sad to see it go? And if you did, what'd you get? What'd you get from the service? Dan, why don't you hit us up first?
Well, yeah, I am actually very sad to see this service go. As I can remember, actually, like in my, a long time ago, I started subscribing to all those services. Like, I think I probably got over the course of time probably 400 CDs out of the deal.
Wow! And so back when it was a bird on a turning stone.
Yes,
you had to put that.
Back in that day, our CDs were made from rocks, people. That's how long ago it was. But yeah, I mean, had it not been. Oh, what? Oh, wow! I didn't even think.
Yeah,
about
like
that.
were you getting vinyl and then 8-track and then cassette? And I think they even offered like reel to reel or something.
I didn't even know they did vinyl and cassette. I thought it was CD from the get-go.
I think I got cassettes out of the deal for one of my shipments when I finally upgraded my car from an 8-track to a cassette player. So I think I did that, and then in '84, when everything went CD, when Alpine came out with their first CD head unit, from then on out it was like CDs. But I got turned on to a lot of great
music. You were on CD technology from '84? You were on CD technology from '84?
Oh, yeah.
That is like... You are an early adopter, man.
I was. Well, when I worked for the Car Stereo magazine, so we'd get all the stuff for free. So I got this huge
dropper.
Alpine, yeah, back in the day. I got this huge CD system for my car, and I remember going to, of all places, Sears to buy my first CD. Like it was Bruce Springsteen's "Born in the USA." Yeah,
it's a good first one.
Well, and then so I thought, oh, I got to up my CD collection. So I remember subscribing to Columbia House, and I got like, what was it, like 800 CDs for a penny or something like that?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I don't think it ever got that weird. That was BMG. BMG was always like the 30 CDs for a penny with nothing more to buy ever. Columbia House hovered around like 13 for $1 or something like that.
Yeah, and they always trick you by, they say you don't have to pay anything else, but we'll send you a CD every month, and if you don't send it back, you're going to get a bill.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
And I think I still owe them.
Get you.
And I think I still owe them about $35 for CDs that showed up, and I never paid for it.
Yeah, just try and find us. Yeah,
Exactly.
like you say, Lewis, and the CDs were not cheap when they would send them to you. I think they would be like $17 to $20, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I think I got Frampton Comes Alive on a double CD for, I think it was like $35.
Right, yeah. It wasn't cheap. They hooked you in. Lewis, so you subscribed to the service, Lewis?
Yeah, I was about to say, you know what I'm going to miss? What I used to love back as a kid when I first got those offers? You remember the big booklet of stickers with the CDs? You would take the sticker, put the ones that you want on the little envelope, and then mail it out, and then you'd get, next thing you know, you'd get like 12, 15 CDs for like a penny or $1. It was great.
It was a very strange system. Like I think the one I did had stamps that you had to like perforate out and then lick
stamps.
and then stick
that's
on.
right.
And essentially, you're sending this postcard in to this company that then looked, and some guy just like entered in the numbers off of the stamps that you had licked and stuck onto this thing. Man, they went through so many evolutions of their music delivery service, yet they didn't go through that final one that they needed to, which was digital delivery.
I was about to say, I'm a little sad that they didn't try, or that they haven't gone into streaming. I mean, you would think everyone's in streaming right now, and granted, it is probably difficult to work out contracts and whatnot, but I'm sure they could have done something digital. I don't know what, but something. Maybe do cloud storage, anything,
Yeah, right. Because I mean, if everyone's doing streaming, why can't they do like a to-own? So like you get 13 MP3 albums for $1 with nothing more to buy ever, and then every month, if you don't email them back saying I don't want it, they'll automatically download and charge it to you.
Right. Like maybe like a $10 a month thing. Maybe we should start our own. Let's get the copyright and we'll do our own.
I hope you're not listening.
Yeah.
Right. We illegally rip the CDs and then just mail the MP3s.
Exactly.
No, no. I do remember when I did this, I actually split it with my sister, so we each got like
Yeah.
6.5. I was such a nerd. I did only like comedy albums, so
Oh,
it was
really?
like Emo Phillips and Smothers Brothers stuff. And
Wow.
I remember this was cassettes. They were all tapes, and I remember my sister. I don't remember everything she got, but I remember she got Whitesnake, and I remember as a nerd being like, "What's Whitesnake? What kind of music is
Oh.
that?" Let me
White-
listen to my comedy albums. Ugh. So they catered to all tastes. So
They did.
That's not the reason why they left.
So the question
you know?
is, do you remember who paid? Did you pay, or was it on your parents' credit card?
Oh, that's a great
Oh,
question.
I
I
honestly
think
don't
I
remember
saved-
if I paid or if I put it on my parents' credit card. Obviously, I told them, but I just don't remember.
I can't remember paying, to be honest.
Maybe that's their problem.
Yeah, I'm the reason they went bankrupt.
I have heard many stories like that where people get the 30 CDs or whatever and then just never write back and like they just never found them. I guess in volume, those people were so few and far between. There were mostly people that would
Right.
pay. So I don't know. It will be sad to see it go because I do remember now that I resubscribed in high school later, and that's how I got my collection of like Spin Doctors CDs and
Oh,
stuff.
nice.
Like, everyone would always choose the real good music because, I mean, once you get to like 9, then you're kind of struggling for another 10th CD
Yeah.
that you really want,
Right.
you know. So you wind up it goes down.
Like you're like looking at like Leonard Skinner's greatest hits and
It
right.
was always the same albums too. Like you were like,
They
oh,
were.
that album again, Dave Matthews again. Yeah.
So you guys
Sadly.
gonna miss it? You guys gonna shed a tear
Yeah.
tonight for?
I am. I was actually feeling very nostalgic when I was looking at the pictures of the old ads that they used to have. You know, like 10 CDs for a penny or whatever it was. I was going, wow, I remember those days. And like really, like you were talking about, like having to really struggle once you got to 9, like
Right.
really trying to figure out what should I get? Like I need something.
Right.
Yeah.
It's almost like too much riches. You know, be careful what you wish for.
Yeah.
You know, oh, you need 13 CDs. It's harder than you think to choose.
That was my evening. I would spend hours just looking through the booklets, like, which one do I want? That
Right.
one? Oh, man, I
Right.
need 2 more. Or like, you know.
I totally remember doing that, even with having like no, I was not going to sign up even, but like
Right.
the book would come and you would just
Right.
sit there being like, Pat Benatar, she has a
Right.
new album.
And granted, all you would have was the cover art. It didn't even tell you the name of the songs, but yet
No.
you would get so much entertainment out of that little pamphlet of like stickers or stamps or whatever.
Yeah.
and everyone who's slightly younger than us is just like, what are you
What?
guys talking about? Well, that's our 2 cents. What's yours? Do you have fond memories of Columbia House? Are you sad to see it go? Share your reminiscences with us in the comments below. For DearNews.com, along with Dan Ledbetter and Luis Ramirez, I'm Jeff Summergy. Bye.